You are not a bad trader, but your belief about money had the problem. I know that may sound simple or off, but in the next few minutes of this video, I'm going to prove it to you and show you that one belief shift that finally made me a consistently profitable trader. And I believe this as well is going to make you succeed on boom and crash. You know, traders that succeed on boom and crash, I mean those who that actually last. They do not have any secret strategy, but they have a different way of thinking about money. And when I finally understood that, everything changed. Let me show you what I mean. I get the same question every week. John, how much can I make per week with $100? How much per day? And every time I already know the kind of trader asking this question. Not because the question is wrong, but because of the belief hiding behind the question. And by the end of this video, you'll understand 4 money beliefs that silently destroy traders. And that specific one that changed everything for me, which is the last one. And this is it. Money is the byproduct of executing an edge consistently. You might not understand that right now, but stay with me to the very end. You will definitely understand. Hi, my name is John and welcome to BoomCrash Academy. If you're new here, subscribe, hit the notification bell. New videos drop every few days on Boom and Crash, trading psychology, risk management, secret point methodology, and real life trade review. Now let's get down to the deal of the day. The first belief, and this is the most common belief I see, which is the belief that money should come quickly from the market. When traders carry this belief, every trading section becomes a job and the market becomes your employer. And at the end of the day, you'll be expecting to get paid. But the market is not an employer. The market is just a probability machine. And bro, the market does not even know you exist. And when the market does not pay you, what happens? You first trade that are not there. You overtrade just to make up for what you feel you are on. You increase your loss size just because you are under an imaginary salary. And you face losses because that day cannot go without profit. None of this comes from strategy. All this comes from one belief. The market must pay me today. Let go of that belief. The market owes you nothing. And once you truly accept that, the prayer starts to lift immediately. And the second belief, this is even far dangerous than the first belief because these attack your identity, which is a losing trade means I'm a bad trader. And when your identity is attached to your profit and loss, every loss becomes personal. And when your loss becomes personal, you stop thinking logically. You avoid a valid setup because you can afford another hit to your ego. You move your stop loss because accepting that loss feels like accepting failure. And you hold losing position way past your plan, hoping the market turn around and save you from admitting you were wrong. None of this is strategy. All of this comes from ego defending itself. A losing trade doesn't mean you are a bad trader. A losing trade is one outcome of series of probabilities. And that is it. The market doesn't know your name. The market doesn't care about your self-worth. It simply moves. And your job is to respond and not to need the market to validate you. Now the third belief, and this is the one that tricks the smart traders. Why? Because it's ambition, but it's actually self-sabotage. And this is it. The more I focus on money, the more money I make. Sounds reasonable, right? But it's completely backward. You see, most traders focus on how much they can make from a trade than how much they can lose when they are wrong, because their mind is already attached to the profit target even before the trade is executed correctly. And ironically, the more obsessed you are over money, the harder consistent the money becomes, because your attention is in the wrong place. There's this book called Trading in the Zone, written by Mark Douglas. You see, the author of this book wrote something that permanently changed how I think about this. Every trade is one outcome in a series of probabilities, and the market does not own you a win on any setup or any trade. It only gives you one data point in a long sentence. And once you accept and truly accept uncertainty, the money obsession starts fading. And when obsession starts fading, discipline naturally improves. Why? Because you stop needing the market to win on any of your sector. Rather, you start focusing on executing it correctly. I tell you to stay for the last one, and here it is. This belief changed everything. Money is a byproduct of executing an edge consistently. You can say that again in your mind. Money is a byproduct. My job on this trade is not to make money. My job is to identify the structure correctly. If I do that, I've done my job. My job is to mark the supply and demand zone correctly. If I do that, I've done my job. My job is to wait for the secret point confluence before entry. If I do that, I've done my job. And my job is to manage my risk according to my rules. If I do that, I've done my job. The money is the result of doing those things correctly over hundreds of trades, not just a single trade. 100. You see, the traders that focus on process over profit wins long term, while traders that focus on profit over process struggles forever, no matter the kind of strategy they use. Your strategy is not your hedge. Your beliefs are your hedge and your biggest limitation. Fix your belief and trading follows. In the next psychology video, I'm going to show you how to develop trading discipline from scratch, because your belief alone is not enough without the habit to back it up. So subscribe so you don't miss this. Listen, the reason why I'm more focused on process instead of being obsessed with every single trade is because I already have all my daily levels mapped out before the market move. And the valuables members already have access as well to these levels, the entry zones, the stop loss zones, the take profit zones, all mapped out using the secret point methodology before the price get there on every boom and crash pairs. And that removed the guessing work, and that removed the emotional deception, which leave you with wholly the execution, because all the analysis are already done. So if you want that, the link is in the description. I'm John and this is BoomCrash Academy. Stay disciplined, stay profitable. And before you go, you have to know that the real reason why you are losing is not the market, it is you. For more information on that, watch next.